What is up, y'all? I'm Dan from Tiger Arcade, and Behringer has just announced on their Facebook group they made a little teaser with a prototype of a Simmons SDS-3 clone, or replica, if you will. You know, this is a really cool piece of analog synthesizer history, if you will, you know. If you don't know much about the Simmons SDS-3, it came out in 1978, and I think it's awesome that this one in particular had different sounds that you could play, and you could tweak the parameters, shape your sound for each channel. It had 4 channels and an effects section with LFO. The original came with, the unit itself, and then you would have to trigger it somehow. You would trigger it with, drum pads. Came with 4 for each channel. What this eventually led to was the Simmons, I think that most people are familiar, the drum kit that had all the hexagonal shapes, the Simmons SDS-5 or V, however you want to say that. That's awesome. Huge, important piece of music history. And this was that precursor to that. And I think that this is going to be something really fun because Behringer has switched a lot of the ports to the front. They're all 3.5 millimeter. They've added MIDI, USB, all the stuff that they do on a lot of their replica clone synthesizers. So you're going to need a separate unit to trigger it. Something that I was going to mention is that they ported it to Eurorack format. So, you can put it in your case or something, or you don't have to. You can set it up, in the case that it comes in. So I think that's awesome to have those different options. They've not mentioned price. They've not mentioned availability. So I wouldn't get your hopes up unless they actually say something very, very specific, But other than that, if you guys are looking for more information about this, you can always check out their Facebook page. And there's a really great video by Alex Ball who goes over the history of the SDS-3. I think it's a really cool piece of gear that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy using. You just need to have something to trigger it. So again, keep that in mind, as opposed to typical drum machines today that have built-in sequencers, step sequencers, all that jazz. You're going to need something to trigger it. And I think it'd be cool to be able to plug it in MIDI with, an electronic drum kit and kind of play it like that. I think that would be awesome with the 4 channels. I want to know what you guys think about this. Not whether or not you think it's going to be available anytime soon, but what do you think about the product? Was it something that you guys would be interested in? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.